We have successfully completed a drug roundup search warrant and arrest warrant operation today, where we hit 14 separate locations, three different banks, and we served 11 arrest warrants, all successfully without any incidents. Other further incidents today. We have disrupted, we think, the largest distribution network of synthetic cannabinoids in western Kentucky up to southern Indiana. We believe that, based on our investigation, that this is in excess of 100 pounds a month, 100 pounds of synthetics a month that this conspiracy was a part of. And today we confiscated approximately $250,000 in cash and property. And again, we arrested those number of individuals. So I'll be glad to entertain. Also, the Kentucky State Police was also assisting with us today, along with the successful help of the Drug Enforcement Administration. They were not able to be with us, part of this press conference, but they were a vital piece of the hinge of this process. Lieutenant Mitchell has some of this product that we seized today, that we have in hand, over 50 pounds that we think right now of this product that would have went in the hands of our youth and our citizens of Hopkins County, western Kentucky, all the way to southern Indiana.
This is a big day for us here in Hopkins County, not for law enforcement, but for the people of Madisonville and Hopkins County. It's a serious drug. A lot of people think that because it looks like marijuana in that bag that you see there, that it's marijuana. There's nothing about it really that's marijuana. It's a synthetic chemical that, to be quite honest with you, is melting some people's brains. And I was telling you a minute ago, I think in my 17 years, Chief Williams and I started at the same time. In my 17 years, I think today's cooperation between the four agencies that were there working together is the smoothest for a large operation like we did today. It is the smoothest that I've ever seen something go. It was effective. Everybody was organized, and a lot of it was due to Lieutenant Mitchell and his narcotics detectives and the narcotics detective from the sheriff's office that's working with them, as well as state police and DEA. I think it was one of the most organized, and I think we had 12 people rounded up within, or 11 people rounded up within, I think 2 hours, and that just doesn't happen.
Doreen, you had a question?
So were all these people picked up today, were they connected?
They were all connected into one syndicate. Mm-hmm.
And what's the, did you find the different amounts in one location or different locations?
Several different locations.
Yeah, multiple locations.
And how was it they were working together?
They just had a network, a typical drug distribution network. Of some would produce the items, some would receive it, some would make it, some would distribute it out, so on and so forth, just like a typical drug organization.
So will there be other arrests?
This concludes this section of it. There could be some follow-up things to tie up down the road, but this is the majority of the network.
So what would you say would be the street value of everything you collected today?
We think around the $250,000 mark.
They're actually still counting and processing everything that was taken in today.
Yeah, and again, like the sheriff said, this is a drug that we're finding is extremely dangerous. It's frightening to us. We've never seen a drug grow so fast. We're seeing it on traffic stops. We're seeing it on, you name it, we're finding it, and it's good to take a dent out of it here. And we actually went to a meeting last Friday about changing the penalties on it. And some of the other counties haven't seen it yet, so we're trying to get in front of it to stop it before it spreads out of Hopkins County.
So would you say the rise in synthetic drug use is a result of the transfer of mental patients, transport of a 54% rise in mental patients?
Is there a correlation there? I think I can say that, but I would definitely be I think some correlation there.
Could be. And then actually the meeting he was talking about that we were in last week, there was a chemist there from the State Police Crime Lab says they're actually seeing new strains of the chemical that are making people very violent. So it's constantly, the chemical is constantly an evolving thing that is constantly has different effects on people. And if 4 people standing in a group all use the same one person may act differently than the next, and it's just, you never know what you're going to get when you're dealing with somebody that's on this type of drug.
Well, we know you went to so you had some officers at the huddle house today.
Mhm.
Can you tell us what was going on there?
Mr. Barnes was a manager or employee at the huddle house, and part of the search warrant would be collection of some of his property that was there at the huddle house. That's what we were there for today.
Was he trafficking out of the restaurant?
We don't think so.
Well,
We don't know
we
at
won't
the
get into
time.
the details of that, what he was doing at the huddle house, but we were there because of this investigation, yeah.
We had 30 personnel of different agencies all together working on this today.
After all the individuals were rounded up today, the sheriff's office, we transported them directly to Bowling Green. Since it was a federal case, they were transported and released to the custody of U.S. Marshal Service.
This is finished product. We got approximately 50 pounds of this today. A lot of them are packaged like this for sale. This product here is rare that you get to see this. This is actually the illegal substance that's ordered from China that's sprayed onto the chemical to make it illegal. This is the stuff that is extremely toxic and illegal that we recovered from one of the residents today. This product alone can make about 100 pounds of synthetic, what you have here. So that's what we have in these 2 bags.